Good morning. I'm Dr. Rajuvi. Now I'm going to discuss the topic Physical Quality of Life Index. A country is formed by the people living in it. When it is said that there is development in the economy, it should obviously mean that the quality of life of the people in the economy is improving. Previously, economic development of any nation was measured by gross national product and per capita income. However, other factors were completely ignored and only monetary or economic aspect was given extreme importance. The technique of physical quality of life index has been developed by famous economist Maurice David in 1979, and he has been used three important indicators to prepare this technique. First of all, life expectancy rate. What and all a component he used was life expectancy rate, which means that average number of years a person is expected to live. As per census of 2021, it is 69.42 years in India. Second important indicator or component is that infant mortality rate. It refers to the number of infants dying within 1 year of their birth out of every 1,000 births. As per census report of 2019, it is 28.3 per 1,000. In our nation, higher infant mortality is harmful for economic development. Third important component is basic literacy rate. It's nothing but any person above the age of 7 years who could read and write in any of a language with an ability to understand, which can be called status of literacy. Okay, as per census of 2021, it is 77.77% in India. And what are the dimensions indicators of quality of life is that the first dimension is that material living conditions like income, consumption, and material conditions. Okay, consumption of what and all amenities people they could consume. And next is that productive or main activity. Okay, what and all the main occupation people have been employed also is another important dimension of quality of life. Health conditions, what people they do enjoy health conditions, followed by education. Next comes leisure and social interactions. Again, economic security and physical safety, followed by governance and basic rights. And last one is natural and living environment. All these are a few dimensions of quality of life. Next is that advantages of Pqli, physical quality of life index. Here, first advantage is that aspect of welfare has been considered. The three indicators, that is life expectancy rate, infant mortality rate, and literacy rate. These are very well present. The welfare of the people of a nation, a country wherein all these three indicators are good can be said to be a developed economy. And second advantage is that this technique helps the government to analyze physical quality of life of the people over there, which helps the government to understand the overall welfare in the economy. Okay, and how well its welfare policies are being implemented. Okay, of course, if in case of any prevalence of perils, the government is going to take corrective action. Okay, like that. And another advantage of Pqli is that easy to compare the method followed to measure physical quality life index, which is a standard for all the countries. Therefore, it can be used to make comparison between countries, and this helps relatively underdeveloped countries to take corrective measure. And next advantage is that the physical quality life index considers the distribution of welfare in the country. A country cannot have a high average of literacy rate, life expectancy, and low infant mortality rate unless a large part of the population is covered by the benefits of economic development. And another advantage of Pqli is that data required is easily available. For all the data relating to all the three indicators is easily available. in the census report. Therefore, measurement of physical quality of life index is a simple task. And apart from this, there are a few limitations. The first limitation is that many other factors have been ignored, as Pqli, ignores certain important factors which could influence the quality of life, namely employment, housing, justice, social security, and human rights too. And another limitation is that all factors have been given equal importance. Physical quality life index is a simple average of literacy rate, infant mortality rate, and life expectancy rate. Is it? And it ignores other factors, of course. Therefore, it is difficult to understand the rationale behind giving equal importance to all other factors. And third important loophole is that there is not a proper measure of economic development. Pqli doesn't explain the structural change in the economy of a country. Moreover, it doesn't, consider economic or monetary aspect. And next is that conservation of environment. Educated people are aware about the negative effect that overpopulation, deforestation, heavy industrialization, etc. Is going to cause a kind of negative impact. Therefore, here, what is important is human development is extremely important, and it depends on much more than just growth of income. And this technique is a narrow one, as it focuses only on three components, that is life expectancy, infant mortality, and of course another important thing is that basic literacy rate. Thank you.